After deciding that his dream job was to be funny at quite an early age, Seth Rogen went on to become one of the funniest icons that Hollywood has ever seen. Since the days of his humble beginnings, this talented actor, comedian, and filmmaker has been featured in a host of movies, some of which have earned themselves spots in the Comedy Movie Hall of Fame. Join FlickFix as we take a look at the top 5 Seth Rogen movies that will certainly go down in history as Hollywood classics. Number 5. Neighbors, 2014.
Oh no, he sold us out.
You called about your neighbors?
No.
We have call ID.
You guys have to come out. I haven't seen you in forever.
I really need to get out of the house.
We can have fun here.
Nearly 8 years after its release, Neighbors still holds the record for being Rogen's highest-grossing live-action film, making over $270 million worldwide. The 2014 American comedy film directed by Nicholas Stoller tells the story of a young couple, Mac Radner, played by Seth Rogen, and his wife Kelly, who have recently become parents. In the film, the once happy couple are forced to defend their turf when a bunch of hard-partying college fraternity members, under the leadership of Teddy Sanders, played by Zac Efron, move in next door. Featuring prominent names like Zac Efron, Rose Byrne, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, and Dave Franco, Neighbors became a well-received commercial success in no time. In fact, the movie was so well-received that in May 2016, a sequel titled Neighbors 2: Sorority Rising was released. Also known as Bad Neighbors 2, the sequel saw a lot of original cast members return to reprise their roles. 2 years after their encounter with the fraternity, the Radners pull out their old bag of tricks to try to outwit a new sorority that moved in next door. Number 4. This Is the End, 2013.
Fuck out here! Shit, I can't believe you guys are here!
Welcome to heaven.
Aside from being one of the most hilarious apocalyptic comedy films to hit our screens, the 2013 film This Is the End is also Seth Rogen's first commercial cinematic release. Written, directed, and produced by Seth Rogen and his longtime buddy Evan Goldberg, This Is the End is a feature-length film adaptation of the 2017 short film Jay and Seth vs. the Apocalypse. The movie tells the tale of a Los Angeles house party attended by a host of celebrities that takes a very dark turn when a series of strange and catastrophic events mirroring a biblical apocalypse devastate the city. With its star-spangled cast comprising Hollywood big shots like Channing Tatum, Emma Watson, Kevin Hart, and Craig Robinson, and a captivating storyline, it didn't come as much of a surprise that This Is the End turned out to be both a critical and commercial success. The movie grossed a whopping $126 million globally, which is quite impressive, seeing how the budget was somewhere between $32 and $41.9 million. Number 3. Pineapple Express, 2008.
This is so exciting.
Whoa, come on!
No.
I think we should stay. Why? So I'm in the dumpster already.
I want to meet your parents. I just can't. I have a job.
I just know they'll like you, that's all. You're great, and you're sexy. I just want them to see that.
Let them see that I'm sexy?
If you have ever wondered what an hour and 57 minutes of pure American stoner comedy looks like, we have 2 words: Pineapple Express. Directed by David Gordon Green, Pineapple Express is another masterpiece that was born as a result of a writing collaboration between Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg. The movie tells the tale of a lazy court process clerk and recreational marijuana smoker Dale Denton, played by Seth Rogen, and his dealer, Saul Silver, who are forced to go on the run after Dale becomes the one only witness to a murder committed by a corrupt police officer and the city's most ruthless drug lord. After its release on August 6, 2008, Pineapple Express grossed a whopping $102 million worldwide, which is quite impressive seeing how the entire film cost only $26 million to make. With its outstanding cast, which includes notable names like James Franco, Danny McBride, Rosie Perez, and Kevin Corrigan, and rib-cracking dialogue, Pineapple Express is indeed a must-watch. Number 2. Knocked Up, 2007.
We were wondering whether or not you would be good for on camera.
Really? I know, I was so surprised too.
I'm just trying not to stare.
She's married. Shut up!
You think that's gonna stop him from hitting on her? It's not at all.
As far as romantic comedies go, we can all agree that it doesn't get any funnier than the 2007 American romantic comedy film Knocked Up. Written, co-produced, and directed by Hollywood behind-the-scenes icon Judd Apatow, Knocked Up tells the story of the aftermath of a one-night stand between Allison Scott, an ambitious media personality played by Katherine Heigl, and a jobless slacker Ben Stone, played by Seth Rogen. 8 weeks after their drunken encounter, Allison learns that she's pregnant, and after she informs Ben, the both of them have to work hand-in-hand to determine the next line of action. After its release on June 1st, 2007, Knocked Up, which features a host of talented actors like Paul Rudd, Leslie Mann, Jay Baruchel, and Jonah Hill, received positive reviews from critics all over the world. In terms of profit, the movie grossed a total of $219 million, which is quite significant considering that it cost only $25 million to make. Number 1. Superbad, 2007.
Ethnically, was he like
What?
African.
Was he African? No, he was like you.
He was Jewish. So we have an African Jew wearing a hoodie.
I think you look cool with a black eye. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't know.
Over the years, Superbad has been referred to as the crown jewel of Seth Rogen movies, and we couldn't agree more. Produced by none other than Judd Apatow, Superbad is an American coming-of-age teen buddy comedy film that Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg began writing when they were only 13 years old. According to Seth and his partner, the Superbad movie script was loosely based on their experience in grade 12 at Point Grey Secondary School in Vancouver, and that's why the two protagonists have the same given names as the two writers. In the movie, Seth and Evan are high school seniors who intend to have the time of their lives together before they head off to different colleges. For the most part, having the time of their lives meant attending parties and getting laid for the very first time. However, things take a very comical turn when the pair begin to encounter different stumbling blocks. Thanks to its rib-cracking storyline and talented cast, which comprises of renowned actors like Michael Cera, Jonah Hill, and Emma Stone, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Superbad became an instant success upon its release, grossing over $170 million globally. Now it's time to hear from you. Which Seth Rogen movie is your favorite? Are there any we missed? Feel free to let us know in the comments section down below. And before you go, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to FlickFix if you haven't already.